It's Dan Amato from Digger's Realm. I'm here with Peter Boyce, who's running for the 2nd Congressional District in New Jersey under the Constitution Party. We had some questions for him tonight, particularly on immigration that I asked. They didn't allow us to videotape it, so I'd like him to recap it real quick. Amnesty for illegal aliens in this country, where do you stand?
I'm absolutely opposed to amnesty. We learned in kindergarten it's poor manners to sneak ahead in line. They need to be rounded up and exported, deported out of the country. They say, oh, well, America can't deport 30 million illegals. Why not? Mexico did it. What's next?
All right. On the second thing, which I didn't get to ask tonight, was on the fence along our southern border. Are you in favor of the fence?
I'm in favor of a real fence that works. They have surveillance equipment. A lot of it is not installed, not functional. It's a joke. What it's really about is the North American Union, leaving the border open to create a cultural merger, right along with the political and economic merger that's taking place in the North American Union. That's the real issue. Jose Campion and Ignacio Ramos need to be released immediately. That's a disgrace that they're in jail for shooting a drug smuggler in the fanny. When they go to jail, it's a disgrace.
All right, 14th Amendment. Since you're a constitutionalist, you should be familiar with that. It was granted originally to make slaves citizens and their children citizens because they were born on U.S. soil. It's been
you get into the anchor baby
yes,
thing.
Yeah, no,
it was never intended to be for anchor babies. That someone could sneak into the country, have a baby here, and now start to bring in their whole family. That's ridiculous. No, that's just ridiculous.
And what's the other issue we covered? Oh, E-Verify, which is the employment verification system for employees to ensure that they're legally in the country. Currently, this week they extended it for 6 months. Would you, if you were elected to Congress, would you make it mandatory for all businesses in the United States to use the E-Verify program?
Okay.
To verify that all workers are legal.
Okay. On the surface, it sounds like a good thing that I would support, but I really, to be honest, I have to read more about it and get more of the details.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say? This is going to be on YouTube, on a lot of immigration sites.
Sure.
So particularly on immigration, anything I haven't mentioned that you would like to say?
They're frisking grandmom at the airport because she might be a terrorist and leave our border with Mexico wide open for millions of unknowns to come across our border. Of course, none of them could be terrorists. 30 million. None of them could be terrorists. 30% of convicted felons in federal prisons are here illegally. 86 hospitals in California have had to close because of the burden of illegals on their hospital system. 12 in New Jersey.
Yep.
A couple of years ago, there's a case locally. A Millville girl, 13 years old, was abducted by 5 Hispanics. The paper said Hispanics, and I looked into it to see, were these guys just Hispanics? Because it's a slur against everybody Hispanic, or were they here illegally from Mexico or El Salvador or wherever? Well, anyway, these 5 guys kidnapped this 13-year-old girl and gang raped her over the course of several days, and they caught the guys. Turns out one of them definitely was here illegally. The others I haven't been able to find out the status of. He got 3 years. He should have been hung.
And our border agents have 10 to 12 years, and
yeah,
these
our
guys
border
got
agents
3.
Get 10 or 12 years for doing their job. They're just like the soldiers in Vietnam.
Yep.
They need to have their hands untied and be permitted to do their job.
The one other question that I asked, that I didn't ask right now, was businesses that hire illegal aliens, would you be for mandatory prison sentences? Currently, I don't think there is a case where any of these businesses that have hired hundreds of illegal aliens have actually gone to jail. They've gotten 6 months probation, house arrest, stuff like that. Would you be for it being mandatory? Well, of course, fines. But would you be for mandatory sentences for businesses that hire over a certain amount of illegal, or can be proven that they hired knowingly illegal?
Well, I think
like
it's a case-by-case issue that would be up to the jury of their peers. Certainly, criminal prosecution and jail time shouldn't be automatically ruled out. It depends on the severity of the case.
All right, thank you for your time. What is your website?
Boyce, B-O-Y-C-E, yourchoice.com. Also, check out Baldwin08.com.
Yeah,
Chuck Baldwin.
Yeah, Chuck Baldwin, Constitution Party.